Fellas, hopefully I'm not too loud. It looks like I'm loud on the thing, but I think I should sound fine. I don't know, we'll see. But, hello, welcome. Ignore the cyberpunk sound effect. Whoa, my YouTube music just loaded. Ignore the Dwarf Fortress soundtrack. That would probably get me a little copyright cooked. Anyway, Daggerfall stream. We'll see if it works. I want to go in blind, so I haven't tested almost any of the mods. So there's a small chance it all blows up and we just draw taco faces this stream instead. Hello, Kevito, as well. I love you too. I think the music is good. and I'm glad you'll be listening, even if you're not chatting. Slightly hot, but not crazy. Yeah, it kind of depends on the game, but we'll tune it down a bit. I don't know. Anyway, now I come to the stream with a bit of an ulterior motive. Just in the sense that no one's going to be watching Daggerfall because it came out in 1996 is my prediction. But I'm still streaming it despite the fact that like no one watches it, just because I want a place to store footage. And if YouTube just stores a 2-hour stream VOD and it doesn't take up the storage on my computer, great. So whether we have a ton of chat or not, man, I don't care. I just want a place to keep my Daggerfall footage for the video that I'm working on without having to store it on my computer. So that's win-win for stream either way. But we will, where is it? Daggerfall Unity shortcut. And we'll get this bad boy open, because it's like 7 minutes of stream, and I still am on the starting soon page. Alright, we'll swap over to game screen. We'll hope it automatically... Okay, good. That's good. It's very based. Wow, this game's really quiet for you guys, though. We will... I should probably take a note to myself. We'll turn it up for now. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Because it might just be the music's quiet and then everything else is loud. We'll find out. Okay, there we go. Oh, such a fun little loading or main menu. Jeez Louise. Speaking of that, it's like almost the identical menu to Elder Scrolls Arena, which is kind of goofy. I had my kind of start save just to make sure it launched, but I've not gone beyond the first hallway of the first dungeon. Completely blind beyond that. So we're going to make our character. I have some good news. And by good news, I mean ignore my cyberpunk sound effects while I open up a Google Doc. Because I actually, for once in an Elder Scrolls stream, plan my character ahead of time. So I don't have to sit here for an hour at character creation going through all my thoughts, because my thoughts are already set in stone. Hey Taco, thank you. Hello, unknown planet 17. Alright, we are going to be a Breton, which I know for Daggerfall is generic AF. We're doing it anyway. Which, yeah, resistant to magic. I mean, it's a great racial bonus, not gonna lie. But I'm picking it with the lore, I swear. We're gonna be female. Mostly because if I'm just playing like a straight female, I don't have to roleplay any romantic options with other females in this game, which for a YouTube stream, this game has enough nudity that I kind of want to dodge most of the nudity like side of things. And the way my character is kind of set up to roleplay, if I'm a male, it would be way more lore accurate in roleplay to be sleeping around like crazy, which on a YouTube stream would not work. So we're gonna just play a straight female and see if we can avoid that. But anyway, so the idea for this, let's see, by answer, we don't want to answer the questions. It's a little gimmick. Pause, choose from the list or choose your own. Yeah, scroll down, custom. I really like the setup of my class. I don't know if it's viable. In fact, I am almost certain that it's not terribly... At the very least, it's not min-maxed, it's not optimized. It should at least be playable, but it might suck. I don't know if any of the people know how to play Daggerfall. If so, or anyone watching this after the fact, or people watching this when I turn it into a more edited kind of video. Hopefully they don't cry inside if I pick my skills really bad. But the general vibe is the gentleman adventure of like the 1800s. You know, the big fancy guy, top hat, mustache, waving his fan in the Egyptian sun or the Amazon rainforest, you know, exploring stuff. That's kind of the vibe I wanted, but reverse. I want to be a reverse gentleman adventurer. So I'm a bit more of a rogue, a bit more of a scoundrel who's kind of going through ruins trying to find artifacts, and then I'm trying to insert myself into noble life, noble culture. So something kind of like that, where we're sort of a charming Indiana Jones style kind of archaeologist, because I do have a mod that adds an archaeology guild and storyline. So we'll kind of do that. But just kind of in reverse, kind of shake things up a bit, detrope it a little bit just for sillies and funsies. But anyway, So, first things first, we are going to go for short blade, some daggers, etc. Because we are a bit of a scoundrel, but the charming, cool kind, not the edgy, lame kind. We're gonna do running because that should at least help us level up at a decent kind of pace. Next up, these are alphabetical. I'm just kind of scrolling for no reason. Dodging, I think, is a good primary one as well. Hopefully, we'll see. And then here's a big one. Streetwise, I want to be pretty high. I did watch, again, I'm going in blind. I did watch like a half-hour guide on character creation just to make sure I wasn't buns at it. Streetwise helps us interact better with basically non-nobles, people in town who we want to be chill with, which again, we're a bit of a, we're going to be dabbling with thieves and stuff, so I think it's a pretty good option. Just for the sake of build and combat, we're going to do critical strike as a major skill, and then last but not least, illusion, because again, we're kind of feeding into that mild sort of roguish, deceitful kind of thing. As far as minor skills, just some of the quick stuff. Mercantile, because we're charming and chill. Etiquette, because we are trying to get better at interacting with the nobles. My hope is that we're kind of a Indiana Jones by night, and then by day we're kind of rubbing shoulders with the upper crusts, trying to play both worlds, and that's going to be, I don't know how to spell etiquette right there. Next up. Okay, this is the part in my notes I didn't get to. I just had magic school in brackets. Just one of the other magic schools. And I honestly don't know which one, because I'm not sure which is best. So we'll probably pick a magic school last. Because I just don't think it's terribly smart to only pick one magic school. If you're going to do a class with one magic skill, just add a second one, because you're already investing in the magic side of things. It'd be dumb, I think, to only go for one. But we'll get there when we get there. Next up, this is the biggest roleplay one. We're going to go for Daedric. This is a language skill. Other Elder Scrolls games don't have that. But basically, Daedric enemies might get pacified if we speak their language well enough. And this is just going into the archaeologist kind of character background. My Elder Scrolls Arena character got this legendary Daedric artifact, the Ebony Blade. So my character's sort of backstory is we're trying to find the Ebony Blade as well, because we're inspired by our character from the last game. So it's a Daedric weapon, so we're just trying to study the Daedra, delve into ruins until we can find our own Ebony Blade and become the next hero of legend, kind of vibe, kind of shtick. Next. I'm wanting to do stealth, probably. I really can't quite decide, because I don't love playing sneaky, but it matches like the vibe, so I think we'll go for stealth as a minor skill. And as part of that, I want one other stealthy skill. I can't quite decide between pickpocket or lockpicking. Pickpocket definitely feels a bit more roleplay, but lockpicking definitely seems to maybe be the more useful one, so we might go for that instead. I think we'll lean towards lockpicking. It feels maybe a little bit more mechanically viable. Animal taming, I think, is a modded skill, because I don't remember seeing that in the wiki lists. Everything else I think is all kind of normal. Medical is probably smart. Anything else? Okay, I guess this last one is our magic skill. I don't really want to do destruction. I don't want to be slinging fireballs and stuff around, but we might want to go for mysticism. Oh, wait a minute. Chat, hold up. Let me cook. We set illusion. How do I cancel? Okay. Swap illusion out for, geez, what is it called? Necromancy. Necromancy. Which I think I have mods that let me do necromancy spells. Probably worth checking. Okay, yeah, necromancy I don't think is in the vanilla skills. So that should let us, because we're an archaeologist, so I think raising people from the dead, very in line with that, because if your whole thing is studying the past, being able to revive dead people is probably incredibly helpful for you. Okay, so I think we'll call that good. So necromancy is the main one, and then we'll put illusion as the minor one, because I still think that matches our character pretty well. So that's the rundown. We're playing a bit of a rogue, sneaky sort of style person with a hint of more kind of cheeky magic, and a lot of personality and charisma based sort of things as well. All right, so I should probably mention my whole character backstory a bit. It's nothing insane. It's probably the most work I've done for an Elder Scrolls character, but even then, it's like a pair. Hello, King Crow. Welcome. But our character, I've already been over it decently, but I'm just going to go over it kind of from what I've written. So basically, we are a Breton from a noble house in High Rock, and we grew up in Hammerfell, the deserts of Hammerfell, digging through ancient ruins with my parents who were archaeologists. And I grew up kind of being an archaeologist as well. And then my parents were very close to discovering something very important to the house politics back home. So they actually got assassinated, and because of that, my character hates assassins. I'm willing to rub shoulders with anyone if it means getting what I want, the underbelly, corrupt nobles, anything except assassins. I hate them, which is why, despite running a stealthy class, we are not doing backstab or anything like that, because I don't want to be an assassin. I look down on it. So we're doing that. And then we keep learning to become kind of a archaeologist despite the dead parent kind of issue. And then, like I mentioned earlier, we took inspiration from the our hero from our last Elder Scrolls game, Elder Scrolls Arena, who used the legendary Ebony Blade to beat back evil. So now our character is kind of trying to, no matter what cost necessary, find the Ebony Blade for themselves, become the next legendary warrior, and then basically bring their dreams to reality. So that's kind of the general vibe that we're going for, kind of an Indiana Jones on the hunt for a legendary sword. So let's see if we can find some good advantages. Now, these are all low-key pretty good. At the very least, spell absorption. I mean, we're already a Breton, so doing that would probably really help the build. Is it terribly realistic to the role playing? Who knows? But sometimes maybe you just want a character who works. At the very least, I think like athleticism. Not entirely sure what it does. I think it just makes us like slightly faster and stuff. Another thing could be like resistance to just like random stuff. Maybe we resist like paralysis or something because we've trained to resist poisons or whatever. Expertise, I think, would be fun in Short Blade. We've been training with it a lot, I guess. We'll call that good. Bonus to hit. None of those really feel like they match my thing. Increased magery is probably good. And I'm assuming weaker ones matter less. So if it's just like my intelligence and skill points, it doesn't boost it too much. If we do increased magery and it's like triple your intelligence, it boosts it a lot higher. The way this character creation works is the more advantages you give yourself, you level up slower to balance it out. Or if you give yourself disadvantages, you'll level up faster to balance it out. And the idea is to balance your advantages and disadvantages to level up roughly normally. Freaking cool way to play an Elder Scrolls game, haven't thought. Yeah, I know. It's Elder Scrolls, you can play it a billion ways. And the first times I've played it, yeah, you just kind of make a guy and just kind of go around adventure, and it's fun. The more you play, though, the more lore you learn, especially, the more I want to role play a little bit, backstory up a little bit. And I still don't even do it that much. I know some people get way into it. But yeah, so we'll see how that goes. Since we are doing a decent amount of spelly stuff, I think increased magery maybe 1.75, get a little bit of extra magic in there, but we don't cast a ton of it either, so that should be maybe decent. Rapid healing and regenerate health really feels like the same thing. I don't really know why we make that two separate things. Spell absorption. Can I think of any sort of lore reason to have spell absorption? Like Loki, not really. Right? I guess in darkness and light, or in general? Yeah, I don't know. I know it's like a little. Maybe I'm leaning too heavy into the role play, but I think we'll not worry about it too much. Um, I think we'll call this good. Maybe we'll get resistance to one thing. The Assassin's of Magic. Oh, true. You could do something like that. Yeah, 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 yeah. Like a curse or something. And that gives you some sort of spell absorption in darkness or in light or just in general. I think in general makes... Oh man, that's like a really strong one though. We'll keep it for now. We'll see if our disadvantages can balance them out. Let's see. Edit special disadvantages. Now, of course, these are bad for us, but that's, it's the point. Phobia of humanoid is kind of what I'm going for, but that's also really vague. So I don't want to just have like a full stop phobia of all people. Light-powered magery could be cool. Dark-powered magery, right, also could be cool. Forbidden shield types, forbidden material, armor type, damages critical weakness. You could have a critical weakness to a certain kind of magic that maybe we're bad against. Not quite sure what it would be, but we could do something like that. I'm thinking low tolerance. What the heck is that supposed to be? Oh, just also to the... I guess it's just the slightly weaker version of critical weakness. Damage from whole... Oh, wait, that is cool. You can kind of set yourself up as a vampire adjacent thing right from the start. You can take damages from holy places or sunlight. That's actually kind of sick. Inability to regen spell points. I mean, we're doing magic absorption, so it's not a terrible idea. But that's also probably a higher skilled player thing. That's probably not great for a first time player. Forbidden armor type, chain leather plate. Yeah, I think if we just forbid... And maybe we'll say... I mean, maybe they were orcish. Maybe orcish assassins. And now I hate all the orcs, so we could do that. Forbidden material orc... Well, There would be forbidden shield types. Tower, buckler. We will do tower shield. Forbidden armor, we already did. And then it's just material in general. And that, I think, is probably one of the bigger heavy hitters. And I think we'll say... I'm not leaning terribly towards any of these. Except maybe orcish. But I don't know. We'll maybe call that good. That's still not balancing us out great. So maybe we'll have a phobia to... I just don't want a phobia of humanoids, honestly. That just feels a little bit too general. Forbidden weaponry. Okay, I didn't realize that was a thing. Yeah, so we'll forbid blunt. And we'll forbid axe. And that balances out slightly more. And I think we'll call that good. I don't want to have any crazy weaknesses. And because of that, I think we'll get rid of our increased magery. And maybe tune it to 1.5 instead. That's still not great. So maybe we'll just do increased magery. Just intelligence with no modifier. And that still hurts us a little bit, but not crazy. And then we can just tune down our max hit points per level. Even then, though, it's still kind of big, so maybe we'll keep it at 8. And maybe we'll just do, like, one more disadvantage. I think we just need a weakness to something. I just can't really decide, like, a cool way to have a weakness. Okay, we'll say this. Assassins, they, tried to kill me, too. They shot poison into me, and I barely survived the poison, and because of that, I've always had a weakness to that poison ever since, or something like that. So we will maybe have a... maybe just a low tolerance to poison. And then we could maybe just do, let's see, critical weakness to poison. I guess we, take off and then critical weakness. Oh, dang, that's like a big... So then we could even go back to our advantages and add another advantage. And maybe the poison made us really weak to other poisons, but it had the benefit of making us resist paralysis forever. And then that does get us pretty average. We'll tune our level down twice, or our max hit points twice to stay a little more average, and that should be good. Other than that, edit, reputations. I must distribute 0 points. I don't know why this is an option. Oh, there we go. Okay, I see. All right. So this is something, so we are well liked by peasants, maybe. Peasants twice. Underworld twice. Dang it. I'm trying to play someone who's just well liked, so it's kind of hard to have good reputations with everyone. Maybe bad reputation with merchants by 1, good reputation by scholars, bad reputation by nobility. Actually, we might tune down peasants to 2, so we can keep our things up in here. And maybe we just aren't terribly liked by peasants. Yeah, that feels good. So we're like pretty well known in the underworld, and then we're liked by scholars and nobility because we're kind of trying to balance those. And then peasants and merchants, you know, maybe they don't like our scoundrelous, that's not a word, ways. Other than that, we can also start distributing our different points. Agility should be pretty high. We're going to go for maybe 60. Personality, we'll go for 60. Strength, we'll tune down a bit to 40. Endurance, maybe 45. Speed, luck. Maybe willpower, attack. That's probably connected to... Yeah, that's connected to our spells, though. Intelligence is... Yeah, we're like pretty attribute-wise kind of diverse. We might tune down personality a bit. Strength is probably fine. Nah, speed, because we have the running as a major skill. I think this is just a rough distribution, and then we get better ones later on as we roll. So we'll maybe not worry about it too much. Maybe we'll go for 55 in speed and personality. Personality is more important. We'll maybe tank speed. And then last but not least, we just have to get 4 points off of something. We just need more than 1 dumb stat, that's why. I guess endurance could take like 2 more, strength could take 2 more. There we go. That might suck. That might be crazy and stupid. Oh yeah, we have to name our character. Or no, our class. We will call it Scoundrel. No, we'll call it Rogue, Scoundrel, Rapscallion. What's the least evil sounding name for a rogue? Maybe just a rogue. Rogue might already have... There might already be a class named Rogue, but our Rogue is just slightly cooler. Maybe we'll go for... Swashbuckler. I like Swashbuckler. I think that matches well. Swashbuckler, okay. We will choose our kind of custom background. At an early age, your family considered it important that you learn how to ingratiate yourself, mend simple wounds, boss people around, fight with a knife, haggle with merchants. Ingratiate? Guys, I might be stupid. What is ingratiate? I've heard it before. Okay, this is deliberately gain favor or establish oneself in one's good graces. Yeah, that's what I was thinking it was. I do think that matches us the most. You are an active child, faster, better climber, sneakier, swimmer, brawler. I'd say fast. I know I kind of spec'd into sneaky, but I think we're more of a fast homie than a sneaky homie. Yeah, we'll say fast. You get the most... You see, you can get most of the things you want by stealing from merchants, mages, nobles, temples. That's interesting. I'm probably gonna say either mate, cause like, well, probably from nobles, because the idea is that I kind of associate with nobles to maybe steal some things. So we'll say nobles. Even though, let's be real, that might hurt our reputation with them, which is not what I want, but we're just going for it. The one skill you could not work without must be, we'll say dodging. Though certainly not due to hard work, you happen to legitimately own. I feel like oh yeah, an ebony dagger. Um, this is going to play into it. We're, again, our big capital M motivation is this character wants the ebony blade at all costs. And until she gets the ebony blade, she's using the best she got, an ebony dagger. So she's using a little version of the ebony blade until she can find the big one. What thieving skill have you been practicing the longest? Dodging, probably. Either that or critical. Yeah, probably dodging. We'll say dodging. Either that or running. Running's my primary skill, so we'll maybe... Yeah, we'll say dodging. Expertise in combat, that's very easy. Short-bladed weapons. As a nickname, or a child, your nickname was... I think monkeys for climbing, quicksilvers for speed, rabbits for jumping, and again, we're just kind of on the faster side, so we'll go for quicksilver. What motivates you into a life of burglary? Fun is probably the main, like, helping others, not... I guess knowledge makes more sense, actually. We'll say knowledge. What god opinion do you worship? We kind of worship Daedra. Well, we don't worship, but we like study Daedra, so we're kind of a little not traditionally religious. Your frail health as a child has made you less resistant to poisons. Wow, this is actually exactly what I was trying to say. So, less resistant to poisons. Your preferred criminal method is smuggling, bank robbing, swindling, mugging, pickpocket, cat burglary. Probably swindling. That's the most, I think, personality-driven one of all of them. So we'll go for that. And then my reputations are basically the same, except we got a little bit more brownie points with the scholars, which is our goal, because we're a bit of an archaeologist. Our name is the thing that I didn't quite think of. We could, of course, just kind of generate a pretty lore-accurate, good option right off the bat, but, you know... I want to at least think of my own name a little bit. I just can't quite think of what it would be. I like L names a lot. We might go for like Lilia. Yeah, that's actually good. I like Lilia. That sounds fun. It sounds Breton too, kind of lore accurate. Man, it's already been a half, guys. Even with detailed notes about my character, it still took us a freaking half hour. That's my bad, gang. Lilia. Last name. We're a noble, so it could be like a little fancy sounding. Lilia freaking... I'm trying to think if there's like a... Because like archaeology, we could go like tomb, catacomb, like sort of vibe. Lilia, like crypt haven or something, but that might be a little too on the nose. Lydia, we could just go for like a color, like crimson crypt or something, but that still might be a little too kind of on the nose. Okay, well, we're in about Mooncroft, Hawbrook, Lionsmith, Heathcliff, Moorswift, Green. Okay, so it is just kind of two words slung together, so that's pretty much what we were going for. I really like alliteration too, so we might go for Lilia. Lilia Legend. Actually, that could be good. Maybe we renounce the noble title and go for a more... Yeah, actually, I like that. Okay. We'll kind of give ourselves like a nickname surname instead of like a surname. I do just need like pursuit synonym. Okay, chaser, stalker, tracker, trailer, tailor. Legend stalker does sound kind of sick. Legend stalker, that might be it. the Legend Stalker. Because, like, Chaser, Tracker, like, they sound cool, but I think Stalker does just go kind of hard. Lydia Legend Stalker. Yeah, okay, that goes hard. Maybe I'm just being edgy or something. But I think Lilia Legend Stalker, that's a fun one to say. That's honestly a fun one to say. Now we have to choose a face, and this is where things get a little unfortunate because they're all ugly as balls. But yeah, that one I think matches the vibe the best. That one just hit some crazy za. Oh, I guess chat kind of covers it up. You guys can see it good enough though. So yeah, I guess it's a little, yeah, the faces are kind of covered. You still get the picture. This one's not terrible. But really none of these are particularly good. We might go for either that one. That one's a little bit more regal and chill. That one's a little bit more adventurous-y. I like that one. I think that's probably the best we can do. That's one of the only things I don't like about the older Elder Scrolls games. Like, their character creation is just, like, objectively better. Generally best. Oh, yeah. But, you know, it's... the faces. I just wish the faces were a little fairer and chiller and cooler, because sometimes they're a little lame, but whatever. Okay, so yeah, all of our skills, or our attributes, are pretty good. We're not doing great damage. But we have to spend quite a... Yeah, we have to be at 50 to not get them this one. Oh yeah, I forgot. We can like re-roll these a lot. So we can just... I want one with the... I want to see if we can get like a decent strength. Like, I know I kind of dumped strength, but it would be nice to get a sort of good one. Phobia of Daedra, which is why you seek Daedras to face your... That could, yeah, you know, that's fair too. Let's see, 40... I saw 48 like once, but I accidentally skipped it. So now we just gotta roll until we see another one. There we go, 48. Wow, 70 agility. High personality, decent endurance, decent will. Wow. Okay, we rolled some banger freaking stats. We'll make strength even. So we're at least not having any hurt to our damage. And then, man, what to increase from here? Agility is already banger. Like, that's great. Speed is fine. Personality, maybe we'll make 65, because that is a pretty big to our character. Will, I think, does touch some of our stuff. We'll maybe make it a 60. Endurance is, I mean, it's always good to have, so it's probably good to boost luck. We could just make ourselves a little luckier as well. Our spell points aren't terribly high, but we're also not like mega spellcasters. And our will's already... I guess a lot of our skills do kind of rely a little bit on it, though, so I think we'll maybe increase it to 59. And then we can increase our other skills. Let's see here. Streetwise, critical strike. Yeah, necromancy. Like, they're all looking pretty good. Stealth seems to be suffering the most. We might want to bump that up, because a lot of stuff is kind of reliant on stealth. Like, lockpicking is not going to be super useful if we don't also have, like, decent stuff. Phobia Daedra. Yes, I did. I think... because I'm specializing in Daedra at the same time, so I'm just wondering. I haven't played Daggerfall, so I'm not quite sure how the systems would interact if I'm scared of Daedra and then also have the Daedra language skill. If that would work together in kind of a cool role-playing way, or if they kind of just cancel each other out. Is my fear. Is hopefully, like, maybe they would, maybe they wouldn't. I'm just not quite sure how it works. So just in case, I might not have the phobia, just to make sure I don't accidentally cancel my skill. But it is a good idea, for sure. Short play, I mean, I might just make all of them 42, so they're just nice and even. That's probably best. Same here. Critical strike, just make it a little better. Streetwise, I do want to just these like personality skills are not super viable like for builds, but it is what I'm building my character around. So we'll just kind of hope it works itself out. We'll give ourselves a little bit more etiquette, maybe 2 into Daedric. Illusion is looking pretty sad now. It's kind of low. I wasn't really planning on using it to... maybe we'll take it off of etiquette, put that into there. 1 off of stealth, put it into there. Yeah, that seems good. Reflexes, I mean, yeah, I want the kingdom to be maybe a little faster, so we'll put on high. For those who don't know, it basically just affects how fast enemies attack and how fast you attack. So if you want it to feel a little more turn-based, you can turn it to slow. If you want it really real-time quick, then you can turn it to high, very high. So I'm going to keep it high because, like, I play video games, but I've also never played Daggerfall, so we'll see if that works. I think we have a good build. I think it's hopefully the skills are good enough to be playable, but they're also not min-maxed, so it's not the most viable build in the world, but it should be doable. So we'll click OK. 40 minutes into stream, and we're seeing the opening cutscene.
400 years after Tiber Septim's reign, the beginning will meet the end, and the bloody circle will close.
Hopefully these cutscenes aren't too long, because I do want to see them, because I'm going in blind. At the same time, though, hopefully they're not long. I am going to take a quick drink of Coke while we listen, though.
The provinces fight among themselves like neglected children, drunk with rebellion, and one indomitable...
The voice acting is, like, really bad, though, but, like, in a charming way. If I recall, there's, like, 3 opening cutscenes for some reason. They just, like, stack them up. But the voice acting of that narrator was, like, just the dev. It just sounded like some random developer was put in front of a mic.
But none may know of this meeting.
Dude, the guy holding the torch is staring into our frickin' soul.
Darker still. Over a year ago, King Lysander
Keith?
Daggerfall
Keith, where are you?
Honorably on the field of battle.
Oliver. Oliver likes movies. Welcome.
Was as loyal a subject.
Also, why did we zoom in on this guy? I want to see the,
friend.
Go back to the torch, dude. He was staring daggers at us. He was staring Daggerfalls at us. Pun intended.
But his spirit does not rest.
It's freaking Goober, bro.
With a spectral army, he haunts his former kingdom, crying for revenge. I do not know why a good and loyal man would be so cursed.
If I'm not skipping the cutscenes, I probably should have listened to him a bit more.
And close the marble jaws of oblivion, bringing peace to his soul.
Yo, that's like a lot more similar to the Oblivion opening than I thought. Close shut the marble jaws of Oblivion? That's like almost identical to Close the Gates of Oblivion
I have
from TES 4.
lesser request. Several years ago, I wrote a letter to the Queen of Daggerfall. It never arrived.
Well, maybe resend it? Do you
The
even
letter
have a
was
return
of a
address?
sentimental and
Hey, the torch guy's chill
personal
now.
nature.
He's not dead staring
If
us.
you find and destroy that letter, I will be grateful.
Yeah, okay.
Now, my champion,
Yes.
rest well this night.
Okay.
For tomorrow you sail for the kingdom of Daggerfall.
Daggerfall. Okay. Side note, Daggerfall is a dope name. It's freaking sick. I'm not a huge fan of the fantasy trope of, like, naming fantasy towns just like noun. Honeymead, Broomsboro, freaking Greenhorn, like, yeah, whatever. It's, you know, it's fine. It's charming, but it's like, I don't usually love it. But Daggerfall? That's sick. That sounds freaking sick. It sounds like a powerful spell. Agent? Yes. That's what the Daggerfall main character's called, right? Swashbuckler's good. Yeah. All right. Do you want to receive an early artifact quest as part of quest pack 1? Yeah. We'll say these are mods. These are all mods. So just keep that in mind. But I'm like we're an archaeologist. I think having an artifact quest up front honestly does make sense because like that's our whole character. So we'll do that. Necro QP I think is like necromancy. Let's get some moody narration. You wake up and look around the room. Some hours ago, you were in a boat en route to Daggerfall. When a storm of supernatural strength boiled over the Iliac Bay like a malefic creature, your boat was destroyed, but you managed to swim through the churning water to a promontory rock. There you found a cave and escaped the fury of the storm. I almost said fury of the storm. That would have ruined the vibe. I think my clarification also just ruined the Anyway, moving on. You had only just lit a small fire when a mudslide sealed you within. Your fear of being buried alive calmed when you saw the corridor leading out of the cavern. Perhaps there is a way out of this cave after all. Once free of the cave, you can begin the Emperor's Quest. Did that glitch? That probably glitched out my VTuber, didn't it? I was like holding my big on microphone right up to my face. Hopefully it wasn't terrible. Daggerfall Unity has an updated tutorial that will teach you the basics of gameplay. Yes. I would like to know how to play. Page 1. The very first thing you should do is check your keybinds, which I have already done. Attacking may involve holding the swing button down and moving the mouse, or clicking the swing button or holding it down. This can be changed in the comment. Keybind conflict, which we'll ignore for now. Oh. Uh-oh. Now press F6 to open your inventory. 15 minutes. I know, I was going to say the same thing. I saw that you seemed... It might be my bad. Maybe I'm lagging, or maybe you're lagging. Honestly, I don't really know how to test that. But yeah, I did... Like, your swashbuckler thing came in, and I was like... And your agent thing, and I was like, ooh. That's yeah, you know, nice chat, but we a little late for that. So, yeah. My bad if either your Wi-Fi or my Wi-Fi is maybe a little cooked. Any armor, best weapon you have. Best weapon refers to a weapon that your character is skilled in. And is a strong material. Without those two advantages, you will almost never hit enemies. Alright, so we'll open up our inventory. Which is at F6, but I already changed it. Now, I gotta be careful, chap. Because this game is from the 90s, does have nudity. So if I misclick, I'm cooked. If I misclick, I'm cooked. Like if I click right now, your chat is flashed. Which some of you guys, that might be a W. For me, who does not want to get struck by lightning from YouTube heaven, that's bad. So I'll have to make sure I'm locked in. Leather cuirass, we will equip. Leather greaves we'll equip. In fact, I can't quite decide if that's the texture or if the texture is like low-key bugged out. It might be both. Ebony dagger is obviously better than our other stuff by like quite a large margin. We're going to equip that. There's some sort of dual wielding in this game. Like if you see, I can equip both. I don't know how to do it. So I'm just not. And we'll just use the one dagger and hope that is fine. Magic items, we just have a spell book, which I assume is just where we keep our, spells that we cast. Clothing, we can put on shoes, a cloak. Okay, we are low-key dripped out. We have 2 pairs of shoes, oddly enough. And then we just have some torches, some candles. We have some books that I think are just like lore books. I don't think they do anything crazy. Ingredients, we have some random flowers for, I'm pretty sure, no reason. But this is our character. Kind of dripped up. Already fitting the, kind of the swashbuckler Indiana Jones vibe. I think the cape goes hard. Definitely has its 1996 charm, but that's why we play this game. I was drinking some Coke, my bad. I just kind of awkwardly stared at the camera for like 5 seconds. Alright. We'll leave our inventory. Drop the torch. Why did I drop the torch? I don't know. How do I pick it up? I picked it up. Equipping a weapon requires a short delay. When it's ready, press Z to bring it out. You can also use your fist if your hand-to-hand is high, which ours is not. Practice some attacks with the swing button. So Z to take our weapon out. Oh, we're holding a torch in our other hand. That's cool. Okay, so let's try this out. We're holding our ebony dagger. Wagah! Oh. I spent too long talking. We got to the next part. R to rest. And just indicators for health and stuff. Okay. This is how we attack. We hold down right click, and then the direction I swing is the direction we attack, just like Elder Scrolls Arena. There's a magic available. Also cast spells. Press backspace to open your spell cast or your spell book. Double click on a spell to ready it. Some spells require a target, others cast automatically on yourself. If it's a targeted spell, just click them. Use Q to re-ready a spell that you cast before so you can rapid fire. Okay, good to know. So backspace for the spell book. And we don't have any. Uh-oh. It's fine. I think what my major spell skill is a modded one, so those are probably spells we'll just have to go find and buy ourselves. So we might be a little bit behind magic-wise for a bit. I'm surprised they didn't even give us like illusion's a minor skill. I'm surprised we didn't get some small illusion spell, but it's okay. We didn't build too much into magic, so hopefully that's not a big deal. I guess I got a little tired because I just freaking groaned. If you haven't saved the game yet, do so now. Quick save button, which I think I made F5. Yeah, game saved. You are quite wet. Yeah, because I am playing with like a survival mod, so it will keep track of our, I think, like hunger and temperature. Your first step to escape this cave is to exit the room, go down the hallway. You'll find a brick wall, open it up. You'll see a rat treasure pile. Take the treasure. Loot corpses. 4.5 seconds. I don't know why they're spacing them out so precisely. 4.5. 4.5. I said 4.5. Why is it? It's been more than 4. Or maybe it's 4.5 seconds after I kill the rat, maybe? Okay. Let's see how it goes. Will we die a miserable death? Time to find out. Okay, first combat. Boom, insta-kill. We are not insta-killing anything else. Continue through the dungeon. You can choose to fight or escape enemies. You'll need weapons of strong materials. We're starting with an ebony dagger, so we are fine there. Upcoming imp cannot be hurt with iron. Luckily, we don't. Fist will work, but you need high hand-to-hand. Let's kill the rest of these rats, baby. Some monsters are stronger than you. You can escape without consequence. If it's giving you trouble, just leave. You don't get experience, but, you know, you don't give... Oh, you don't get experience from killing enemies. So a strong enemy gives no more reward than a weak one. I did not know that. That's good to... Well, okay, I guess I did. Because this one, you level up based off your skills, not off what the monsters you're killing. Elder Scrolls Arena was different. Elder Scrolls Arena didn't have, like, skills. Like short blade, whatever. So that one was just killing monsters. Okay, my health is getting kinda low. We are doing decent. Our combat's getting interrupted by tutorial, but that's okay, because I get to learn how to play. Some objects can be clicked on. You find a throne with a lever next to it, and we can activate it like an elevator. Oh, interesting. Other ones will have effects. Wheel secret switches. That's interesting. To escape the dungeon, look for a dark stone archway sent to the wall. When you click on it, you'll exit the dungeon. Next message screen, you exit the dungeon. All right, let's get this last rat here. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. Rat guts are already littering. I got a mod called like something hordes. So usually when there's like one monster spawning, it'll spawn like 7 instead. Which is kind of terrifying, but also awesome. And we will take all the epic loot. Armor? Is this better armor? Leather for Queese? Is that what it's called? I seem to have equipped it. Fur Queese? What even? I thought they were pants, but I clicked them and then they disappeared. Well, whatever. Oh, wait. Am I crazy? Oh, okay, it was set to... Okay, equip. So these give me +3. That gives me +5. So this is just better. This one is just flat out better. You will notice that some of this doesn't match. That's probably just some mod inconsistencies, which is my bad for maybe not having great brain power. Because I did just kind of download a bagillion thingies because I wanted all the mods. Oh no! I forgot I was low health. I didn't realize there was a game over animation. Luckily, we saved, so at least our save file's intact. Only slightly cooked. Yeah, we should be fine this time, though. We know what we're doing. Open this. Annihilate some rats really quick. I guess we'll have to redo some of the tutorial stuff, but since we've already read it, we can just skip past it when it comes up. There we go. Get frickin' got. Okay, we'll quick save that so we don't gotta do it again. Our health is pretty low, so let's see if we can rest over at this fire. Until fully healed. 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour, 5 hour, 6 hour, 7 hour, 8 hour, 9... Ooh, jeez Louise. How long does it take to get healed in this game? 20... We just spent a whole day just chilling by the fire in this cave. This poor girl, bro. And it's like cold in here and stuff. Yeah, that sucks. Sorry, what's her name? Lilia. Yeah, Lilia. Sorry, Lilia. That's my bad. Okay, let's slime out some bats. We are not one-shotting them. We are hitting decently often, but with my horde mod, that just kind of like quadruples every enemy, as you can guess. Makes combat a little trickier. So, rip that. So, I mean, yeah, maybe we run past the bat. Another thing we could do is lure some bats in, wait for them to chase us, and then we can just trap, like, one. Can they chase us through the door? It doesn't look like... Oh, wait, no, they can't. Okay. See? Now it's just a 1v1. Doable. Doable. Have at thee! I keep hitting the frickin' wall instead, on accident. Okay, boom. Only lost like a third of our health. Nothing crazy. Slime out bat number 2. Bat number 3 should be a piece of cake. Oh, our health is actually kind of low. Hurry up and die, hurry up and die, hurry up and die. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's big. Making things apocalyptic. Yeah, for sure. That's what I saw. Like, it's pretty... It's not like a crazy mod for difficulty. Like, it doesn't, like, ruin the game. But especially the first dungeon, where you just, like, don't have resources. It can be a little tricky. But we're doing, we're doing all right. We made it through the bats. We just had to divide and conquer and then take a 11-hour nap. Could be worse. All right. So we'll peek around here. I don't have a torch attached. I forgot about. How do we? Did I like drop a torch? Maybe it like ran out of ammo. You guys know what I mean. Torch ammo. Okay, I'm holding a torch now. There we go. Now I can actually see. Right. Have at thee. Booyah. 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 Oh yeah. Only lost like another third of our health. Oh! Oh, this is the imp they were talking. Ooh! Could have. Ooh! So the imp hits really hard. I don't know if we're going to be able to kill that one. I think I'm going to try it 1 or 2 more times, because, again, this dagger does hit pretty hard at low levels. So, you know, killing the imp might be possible. Yeah! Okay, we got it. Dang, yeah, okay. I'm chilling. It was low-key passive that time. I think Impish is its own... Is that a rapier? No, it's a claim. Okay. I was about to say, if rapiers were in this game, I would have made my whole character about that, because that would have matched the vibe even harder. We can equip this, though. Left Spalder. So now we have a bit of a, you know, bit of an arm thingy going for us. We still don't have a torch attached. Uh-oh. 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 Close the door. Close the door. Close the door. We need to sleep again. Because my health is like literally 0. So let us do that. I get my camping equipment. Click use. I set up camp. I keep dropping the torch. Why am I dropping the torch every 5 seconds? I guess we can unequip the torch for now. I'm not sure how. I dropped it again. Daedra Oblivion. Chill. Daedra Dagger. Dude. So facts. So facts. There are enemies nearby? No, there's not. Okay, how do I pack up camp? How do I... How do I undo my camp? Man. Maybe there's not a way. Maybe it's just 1 use per camp. That would be crazy though, because I said it was worth like 150 gold. So do I have to spend 150 gold like every... There's no way, right? We'll do a quick Google. Such a fast Google, you won't even know. Other than the sound effects of me typing, you won't even know that I did it. Camping. Set up camp. Sleep comfortably. It is not saying anything about... It's not saying anything about how to pick it up. Okay, it's okay. We're fine. Maybe we'll you know, maybe we'll reload really quick just so we keep our camp. We're not going to beat those rats though. We do need a better way to heal. Maybe we just skip them. Uh-oh, there's a person in here too. We might be cooked. Okay. We can just go sleep back at the thing. It's a little far away, but better than dying. Rest until fully healed. Another freaking 20 hours go by. Uh-oh. Ambushed? Oh, it's just a bat. We're fine. Oh, go get him. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's still alive. You can loot his body. Oh, there's meat. I guess that makes sense for playing a survival game. Well, or a survival mod. Yeah. We'll rest up the rest of our health. Wow. Our meat went bad really fast. Makes sense, I guess, but also rip. Why do we keep dropping the torch? That feels like it's unintentional. That's probably a mod conflict, because there's no way there's just a mod that's purposely saying drop torch every 5 freaking seconds. Yeah. I guess I never looted this, did I? Yeah, for sure. I don't know why some random imp would have like a freaking helmet on him, but you know, it's worth checking. Now let's stab some rats here really quick. This rat is... These guys are troopers. Holy cow. Guys, get out of here. Okay, almost. Just one more. It's just who can hit the other one first. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes. Oh. Oh, we have like 2 health left. Some cool looking sort of Egyptian-y statues. Only issue is we're back to 0 health again, so we will now go back to the campfires. Take another 20-hour nap. And then see. Oh, we can rest. I guess our like temperature is good enough that we can rest here instead. And we leveled up. Okay. I think we'll go for a little bit of endurance, and then maybe, honestly, I'm not sure about the rest. Does this affect... That affects fatigue, not health. Endurance, I assume, is health. Right? No? Okay, yeah. 2 endurance at least. Other than that, I think we'll just go for agility. Let's just see if we can max out agility. I feel like these kind of games, you usually just want to max your main stat as fast as possible. Just for the sake of, you know, be good at the thing you want to be good at. I also love how we have the audio. It might be a little too quiet. Hopefully you guys can hear it, but just... The humanoid is just fighting enemies somewhere. Like, you could just hear him in the background, which is kind of goofy, but... Yeah, sure, we'll go down these stairs. It's not terrifying at all. Skull on a pike. Fresh head on a pike. You know, some loot, though. Chain gauntlets. I think I made it so I'm allowed to wear chain. Yeah. And then a pile of 4 heads. Concerning, to say the least. But that is okay. Oh, ooh, enemy. Go, go, go. Oh, get him. Get him, go. Go, go, go. Yeah. I'm assuming nothing. Yeah, just meat. How do we check? So, you have water to drink. Your rations keep you from starving. So, I don't think we have to, like, purposefully eat food. Like, I don't have to, like, click food in my inventory to, like, restore a hunger bar. I think it's just, like, as long as I have rations, like, in my inventory, it'll, like, automatically count. Hopefully. Okay, so it looks like every time I open my inventory, I drop my torch. Which, again, I'm assuming is not supposed to happen. Why can I pick up the whole corpse? What was that? How come I could pick up this guy's entire freaking body? Hello? Okay, so first things first. We did pick up armor. It's just the same armor that we've been using, so it's obviously nothing crazy. We did pick up a Tonto, which is better than our other weapons that we've been seeing, but still nothing crazy. No magic items. We did get boots. Which, I mean, you know, they look a little better. And then we will pair that with... We got a casual cloak. Which I think pairs nicely. It gives us a hood. Maybe we'll take off this background cloak. Yeah, I think... The hood lends to the adventurer vibe, I feel like, maybe.
No sudden moves.
Can I attack? Oh, oh, good heavens! That guy freaking two-shot me. Am I low on health already or something? Maybe I forgot that I was only like one. Oh yeah, I'm like half health. That's why. Can I rest here? Yes, I can. And now let's see if we can get the... Well, he's clearly distracted. Okay, we got the skelly. Next up, the scary bat. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Ow. I think the other human caught up to us. Some of these guys can take quite a bit of hits, which, obviously, I mean, I'm like level 2. So it checks out. But maybe we'll close the door so they don't see me as easily. I do love the little modded in, like, enemy audio. Okay, let's see if we can get lucky against this bat. Okay. Skeleton. A little bit of gold. Bat. Some meat. I'm sure they all have meat, so I'm not gonna care too much about that. Can we sleep here? Are there enemies? Okay. Take a nap, because we are very low on health. That's one thing that Elder Scrolls cracks me up about. Is like a dungeon, you'd feel like lore-wise a dungeon would take like a couple hours. Your character, maybe a day. Like your character goes in, fights stuff, spends the night, fights stuff, and gets out. But given how long the resting time is, and you know, you're usually resting after every fight. Like our character's already been in here for like upwards of a week. Like, poor guy. Like, she's just been in here getting freaking assaulted by bats constantly. For days on end. There's got to be a secret in here, right? It wasn't just open to nothing. Except it did. So maybe I'm the crazy one, right? More stair. Ooh, rat. Get out of here! No one likes you. Okay. Wasn't bad. You actually did hit him pretty hard. Block is nothing fear from you. How do we lockpick? Oh, we can put a bracelet on. Oh! Hopefully there... I sure hope so. The sound effect of equipping this? Oh, such a good sound effect. Makes me so happy. What? What? Why does clicking this... Does it just let me customize what it looks like? I don't know. We'll go for... that. Sure. No, we'll go for that. Sure. No, that one. That one. That one. I like that. Content. Yeah, dude. That was some peak right there. Okay. How do I... What is the lockpick button? Is there like a specific keybind for that? Steel mode, maybe? Maybe steel mode? F1? Looks better than anything. Okay. We'll try it. F1, steel mode. Oh, it is! Okay. Oh, it's a mini game. Okay, I had a mod. We have to play freaking Friday Night Funkin' to unlock this. I think this is gonna be kind of hard. Oh, what? How do you play? Okay, this feels like really hard. Okay, so it's left and right on the far sides, up and down. How? Huh? This is... How perfect do these timings have to be? Okay. Guys. What am I... Oh, wait a minute. My arrow keys are bound. That's why. How do I unbind my arrow keys? Because look at this. Maybe I think that's why. If I look away, like if I move my mouse, unless am I supposed to move my mouse? There's no way, right? Yeah, it can't be that. So we control, because yeah, look at this. If I up and down don't do anything, but left and right do rotate me, which is no good. Yeah, I'm moving with WASD. But yeah, the arrow keys are messing me up. I don't know if there's a way to turn them off, though. Uh-oh. I mean, like, the game is the most moddable thing in freaking history, so, like, it's obviously possible somehow. But I am not sure I can do it. It doesn't. So if I do this... Oh, wait. Maybe I'm supposed to use WASD. Oh, 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 shoot, wait, no, this, okay, wait, we don't use the arrow keys. That's why. Okay. I am trying. I literally know how, and I'm still acting like I can't. Just because I freaking suck at it. To be fair, though, it's freaking hard. How many? I think we have to get 4 in a row. Do we do it? That was only 2 in a row. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Your like random clarifying question made me lock in and figure out what I was doing wrong. Tobacco. Ooh, we got some tobacco. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, the nice thing, yeah, they don't expect you to hit like 7 in a row, just like 2. But even then, it's like, oh, it's tricky. Okay, we have 2 shoes. So we'll get rid of one of the shoes to hopefully pick up the... Okay, still too heavy. I mean, maybe we just leave it behind. I'm sure it's worth some money, but we'll ignore it. Stealing mode is still on. How do I... Did I just gamble? Whatever. Inventory's no great. Oh, you can just like... Okay. That'll make rest... That is true. My rests are about to get a lot more restful now that I have the kush. Okay, so really quick, we picked up a garnet snake amulet that we will put on. That sound effect is pristine. And then a ring. Oh yeah. They're not enchanted or anything. They're just... They make me feel dripped. And really, that's all that matters. Okay, I'm honestly really turned around now, though. Because this dungeon is big. That's where we just were. Okay, so... I think we gotta turn right. And then... This is where we were... I feel like this is the exit, just because it's the big staircase. Never mind. I'm stupid. I was probably supposed to stand on that. One sec. Let me... Yep. Yeah. Okay. We will load the quicksand. That is so unfortunate. Okay, yeah. Yep. Alright. We have to re-equip our... Oh, wait. Do we even open the... Yeah. Oh, I'm just in the wrong menu, that's why. Drip and drip. And then pick up the torch because my mods are probably buggy, but I didn't want to test them because I want to play the game blind, so we will probably just run into issues, but honestly, Bethesda games / mods, half the fun is just seeing what gets messed up. Alright, we get risen up to this special new floor. And and get attacked. I don't know why that rat had like a big green cloud. Maybe it came through that wall. Because, I mean, we can hear some sort of fighting going on behind this door. There's a lot of it. Okay, let's get this door closed. Maybe take them one at a time. Rats, please, one at a time. Or two at a time. That's probably still doable, right? Come on, get him. Get him. Yeah. Okay. We're low, but I think we got it. There's only 2 of them left. We just gotta get lucky with some... They closed the door in my face. What the heck? Come on. Come on. Ooh, there's still another rat in there. Okay, we almost got all of them. Let's run away. Sleep for a day. In a rhyme, so it's true and the sky's blue. And the stream length is 122. I made a rhyme, it wasn't even the time. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it, and I'm not afraid to show it. I'm so glad I had something with a 2 in it to keep that flow state going. All I'm saying is if I had a lyre, some fresh tobacco, probably less than digging. That low-key fair. And the skooma. Can't forget 2 things of skooma, too. Worth a bag. Holy cow, 500 gold? That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. I'm getting caught up with... Come on. Where'd the bat go? Is it on the other side of the door? Yeah. Get out of here! That's what I thought. I'm sure none of these guys have real loot. Will make my belly blue. Oh, bro's quoting the thingamajig. Ominous skull that mirrors us no matter what angle we look at. Meditate on what you learned about critical... Oh! We might have just leveled up again. Oh yeah, I think this is a mod I got. Parallax doors. So you'll actually see... It's 2D, obviously. But it actually kind of has this 3D illusion. So we see, like, this candlestick, and then it disappears, and then we see that candlestick. So, like, it's 2D, but they move the textures in a way that gives it a relatively convincing 3D effect. Enemies nearby. I think this... I would assume this is the exit. Yes, it is. Guys, we did it. We made it out of the scary, spooky dungeon. The world of Daggerfall is immense and generally can't be traveled in real time. Open the travel map by pressing V. The region we're in will be highlighted in red. Click find and type in Daggerfall. For now, keep the travel settings on cautiously and ease. These settings will ensure you arrive in the morning. You do not want to arrive in Daggerfall City at night. That's ominous. The frickin' hood of Daggerfall. Trust me, guys. Can't have crap in Daggerfall. This is sick, though. I can't believe this game came out in 1990. And I understand I'm playing it modded, so it's not the best, you know, comparison in the entire world. But, like, it's, you know, it's something. It's impressive. Rest until fully healed for an hour, just for the sake of that little stamina. We picked up some potion. Oh, potion healing. Okay. We'll keep that. Okay, let's try the travel menu out. So we push V. Okay. For those who are unfamiliar with Daggerfall. Basically the biggest open world of any game that isn't just like Minecraft where it's infinite. This map that we're looking at, if we zoom in on like this island right here, this island is bigger than all of Skyrim. The entire Skyrim map in-game. This island is like triple, quadruple that size. And it is that much of this map. This game is freaking huge. Chungus. That being said, we want to go to Daggerfall. So we will click it. Daggerfall. Then we type in. We click find. Daggerfall. Hit enter, and it is right there. Funny you mentioned real estate, because you can buy houses in this game. And I got a mod that lets me buy inns and shops as well, and I can get rent. and then I can buy houses and let people rent it out. I can become a landlord. Will we become a landlord this playthrough? Who knows? Could be fun. Do you wish to travel to Daggerfall? Yes. Cautiously. Foot/horse. Inns. Available gold, 123. Trip cost. Oh, that's cool. It, like, calculates the cost of your trip. So if I'm camping, it's player control. If I choose not to stay at inns, it's player controlled, and it takes me 61 hours. 61 hours. But hey, it's free. It saves me gold. And we do whatever we do what we have to do to save gold. Jeez Louise, man. We'll stay at inns. We might be broke, but I'm not about to spend 61 hours. Be the bourgeoisie. Exactly. My character motivation. Going from not like starving to death street rat, but you know, a little bit of a riffraff rogue, trying to bump shoulders with nobility. So we'll stay in the inn. Get that bouginess up a little bit. A letter is pressed into your hand. You see who gave it to you. You catch a glimpse of a livery that vanishes into the crowd. Find a townsperson nearby. Press F4 to set your mode to dialogue. I wish I could do that in real life. Hit a button and go into social mode, dude. Oh, would be so nice. And also hit a button to go into theft mode. Would also be pretty cool. You'll enter a conversation window, which you can ask for directions, blah, blah, blah. If a person is unfriendly or doesn't know, just find someone else. Once they tell you the direction, just keep repeating the inquest until they give it to you. This is really important for finding things, especially in a big city like Daggerfall. Alright. Here it is, the gates of Daggerfall. Epic mountain in the distance, beautiful forest, some random people walking around, and of course, the mighty city itself. Daggerfall. It's winter time, so it's all snowy. Dedicated archery trainer sounds resolute. Will you join a horse archery class? No. Because I'm not an archer. But I appreciate the offer. There's much to learn here. The lesson will be here for someone else. Good for you. What about this one over here? Nothing. Daggerfall. Persons of the Knights of the Rose are to be detained upon sight. Knights of the Rose are not liked in Daggerfall. I feel like this has lore implications that I am unaware of. In other news, look at these goofy little 1990s sprites. The funny thing is there's a mod that like remasters everything to be like pretty HD, like pretty good. And I intentionally got the one that was retro because like I'm of the opinion, not gonna lie, if you're gonna play a game like Daggerfall, but you want to make it not pixely, then why the heck are you playing? Just play Skyrim, just play Oblivion. But if you're down for the retro vibe, just commit to it. But also, I'm not your dad. I'm not your great-grandpa. Play what you want. The sounds of panic can be heard in the city of Daggerfall, and some of the uproar is definitely not human. Uh-oh.
You dare trespass?
There's mud crabs in this game?
Before me.
Good gravy. Conversation window has the option to find people or look for work. Good to know. Before then, though, let's hook this mud crab a bit. Thank you. That's cool. I think that's a mod. Maybe it's not. I'm playing it blind, so I have no idea what's modded and what's not, honestly, but if you gain treasure in the starting dungeon, you might want to sell it. Pawn shop is useful. Ask for directions. F3 to change to info mode. General stores open at 6 a.m. Check the in-game time. Note that if you loiter, the next tutorial will appear immediately. Okay. Also, I was thinking the same thing, but I was too scared to say it out loud, but you are correct. The model for that NPC was kind of goofy. Most characters at least want to join one guild, do quests, spellcasters, fighters, blah blah blah. You know, we get the vibe. You can only be a member of one temple and one knightly order. Hidden guilds. There are some secret guilds, which I assume would be like the Thieves Guild, the Dark Brotherhood, maybe some of the mod guilds. I have a mod for a Prostitutes Guild that we will not be participating in on stream because it's on stream. But it is a quest line that you can do. We're going to focus on the Archaeologist Guild because it matches our character, but also because archaeology is awesome and epic. Oh, look at the cows. Okay, sorry, tutorial. We'll look at the cows after. The last task of all is to find a quest. Daggerfall quests are radiant. Choosing locations around you as places happen. Doing quests will increase your rank. We better be in the Daggerfall club. Heck yeah. Go find, let's see, get quest, yeah, okay. Many quests will send you to other towns. Open the journal with L. Automatically travel there. Find quests among townspeople and taverns, ask them for work. Just kind of usual fantasy game stuff. So, info mode. So, like, yeah, okay, so you can just click stuff, and it'll tell you what the building is. It's the end of the tutorial. Daggerfall is given many unique and intricate mechanics to learn from other players about the game's quirks. You can also add mods to the game. Once you understand the basic mechanics, some of us added mods to the game before we understood the basic mechanics, but it's fine. Hopefully everything goes well. Okay, dialogue mode. I should probably put my weapon away so they're not freaked out. This better be good. I'm busy. Uh-oh. I will be polite. And I will say, where is pawn shops? Double click, maybe? Daggerfall, best pawnbroker. Doctor, I mean, they're all the same, right? Hail, stranger. Would be good. Busy. So I think this is the dialogue, right? Of who said what. Why don't you ask me like a normal person? Okay, so maybe being polite was bad. That's right here. You can see the King's Hawk Shop on your map. Thank you. King's Hawk Shop. Okay, so yeah, it's pretty close by. How big is Daggerfall exactly? How big is this city? Okay. Smaller than I thought. Knowing Daggerfall, I was thinking it was going to be this, like, massive frickin'... I think this city's handcrafted, though. I feel like the story-relevant cities are handcrafted instead of being procedurally generated. I might be crazy. Okay, so basically we turn around for a while and then just turn left. So like this. Is that right? Yeah. Is that a little piggy? Oh, hello. Can I think I have a mod to... I have a mod to pet them! I forgot! Yes! I can pet the piggies. And then someone else said she's not here to shop, that's for sure. Okay, stop judging me. These stupid freaking townspeople. I will pet my pigs without being judged. Daggerfall is such an unwelcoming place. That's a really cool looking statue. Big fan. I lied. I forgot that, Homina. See, this is why we have to play a straight female. Or else my personal bias would get in the way of the roleplay. Okay. This lock is nothing for... Is it closed? What time is it? 7? Shouldn't it be open? Vendor starters and wait. Is he a vendor? No? But the door is locked. But this is a shop, is it not? Yeah, the King's Hawk shop open from 9 to 20. Oh, from 9 to 20 and 7. Okay, we will do what all people do in this situation. And that is ignore what I was about to say because there's a hot lady. I think this is vague enough that YouTube wouldn't get mad at me. But anyway, I won't linger on it too long just in case, but... Ohio, Daggerfall. I almost said Ohio. Daggerfall respect. Daggerfall respect. Where is this the shop? I already lost the shop, gang. Oh no. Okay, this is it. I just can't find the door. Might just be crazy. Hush follows you. Why does it keep saying... Is it because I'm, like, wearing armor? Are they, like, scared of me? Do I have to unequip... Oh, I'm kind of scared to unequip the armor because I don't want to accidentally get booba everywhere. You know what I should do? I gotta like set up a layer on stream of like a sensor bar, so when I'm adjusting my like top armor, I can turn it on like just in case. Maybe I'll do. Okay, wait. Be right back. I'll say. Okay. No, we're fine. We're fine. It's just it's worth making sure. To be fair, I could probably get away with showing the honkers on stream, and because it's such an old game, I don't think YouTube would care, but it's worth being careful. So we will, yeah, we'll be careful. We'll take the gauntlets off as well. That off as well. Maybe well, our dagger's not out, so it should be fine. We're still equipped for battle with armor and gear. All the families gather them. Yeah, the very real families that watch my stuff. So, it is true. Content. Man. So do I have to? Are these? Oh, these are also. So now we should be fine. This is all just clothes. Okay, common. Okay, now I look like a commoner. This is good. This is good. And I think because I am now dressed like a commoner, they will treat me better. Never mind. Cat's blocking a little. It just says my name. Just, you know, what do you want? My name. That's really funny. They should treat me better. What the heck do you want? My bad, lady. Jeez. I'm sorry. How do I unequip this freaking torch? Because I keep dropping it and I don't want to. Is it K? Nope, definitely not K. I feel like there's some key. There's some. Oh yeah, I forgot I can go in third person to like take selfies and stuff. This is me. Just chilling in town, my retro 2D self. Oh. Okay, it's P. It's the letter is P. That is the magic sauce. Please tell me it still makes me drop my freaking torch. Okay, it's fine. It is a bug that it's a bug I don't want to figure out. Because it's not a big... P on the... Yeah, when I said, like, P is the thing, I was like... Man, my brain was, like, the back of my head. Like, man, I feel like there's a joke to be made here, but... I just don't know what. You figured it out for me. For sure. Kitties! Guys, I can pet the cats! And they meow! They meow! The cats meow at me! This game is so peak! Guys, did gaming peak in 1996? Has it all been downhill from here? I don't see Skyrim letting me pet cats. Is there even cats in Skyrim? I don't even think there's cats in Skyrim. Am I crazy? One sec. Let me Google. Cat Skyrim. Google. It just pulls up Khajiit. That's not what I meant. It's not what I meant. Pet cat. Pet cat. Skyrim. Yeah, I don't think they're in the game. H2's 99. Okay, true. So maybe everything after 2000. Maybe 2001, because Morrowind was also peak. But Morrowind has a lot of stuff I wish this game... Like, I wish it kept some stuff from this game, low-key. Okay, anyway, before I got distracted by the hot lady statue and taking my clothes off, my armor off, pardon, and then the cats, we will, since we have such a high charisma score, will nonchalantly lean against the wall. As you can see, I'm just swinging back and forth from insulting the game and complimenting it. But it's from the 90s. It has a lot of good and a lot of goofy. A lot of good and a lot of goof, if you will. Anyway, we'll go here. We'll lean against the wall. And we will loiter. We'll rest, I guess. Because we're oddly missing a bit of health. Legal. Okay, that's what I assumed. It is illegal. So we will loiter for, I think, only 1 hour. A rather dandified is not a word I realized existed. A rather dandified young man approaches you with a wink and whispers in your ear, "Good heavens. The prostitutes here are worth every penny. I could recommend a very special one for you." Chat. This is taking a lot of willpower. Remember I'm on stream. Remember you're on stream. Remember you're on stream. Remember. Lock in. Lock in. Lock in. Lock in. Lock in. No. Some people just don't know how to have fun. Oh, that's funny. That is cool, though. Like, the lore and the roleplay and blah, blah, blah. It's cool. It's cool that I can be leaning against the wall, waiting for the shop to open, and someone tries to sell me a good time. Big fan. On stream. Nuh-uh. And if anyone I know in real life is watching this VOD after it's uploaded or whatever, I'm kidding. I would never. Okay, is it open yet? The shop is laid out in a practical and straightforward manner. All the items seem to be of adequate construction. So it's of typical quality. So it could be worse, I guess. Hello, my good sir. Bow, bow. I do wonder... Casual cloak is worth 5 gold. And the other cloak... One is new and one is used. They're worth the same. We'll not wear the used one. So we at least are, like, mildly fancier. You get my drift? Okay, we'll click to talk. Invest. We can invest. I'm assuming the font difference is just because the different mods I have might be a little different. Okay, yeah, so talk. You heard of the Healer's Tale? A very rare tome. If I get the copy, he'll give me 28 gold or 29 gold now and 305 later. A 9 days trap. Wow. 305 gold for 9 days? That feels like really low pay. Let's see. 305 divided by... Just for the sake of easy math, we'll just make it 10. So that's 30 gold a day. Can you live on 30? Yeah, you know what? Never mind. Maybe you can live on 30 gold a day. TBH? Maybe. Perhaps. I'm gonna... Very well look for... Yeah, I would like to do a quest, but... Sorry, friend, I only work those with some degree of business acumen, and you don't meet that standard. 30 intelligence, 40 mercantile. I mean, we're close to that, right? I think. I don't know where to check my... I know how to check my inventory. How do I check my, like, character? Character sheet. F7. Oh, okay. 7. Our mercantile is 19. Okay. We have to get a lot better at mercantile before he lets us invest in whatever he's got going on. And what better way to level up mercantile than by selling him our steel crossbow and our other steel crossbow and our axe and our iron staff and our claymore. We'll sell the used steel short sword and the iron short sword and the iron dagger and the steel short sword, because that's 1 to 8 and the steel short sword's 1 to 8, but this one's light. So yeah, we'll... Oh, it's worn though. Maybe we'll keep it. Yeah, we'll keep 2. I don't know. I feel like it's good to have backup just in case, like backup weapons. I'm pretty sure there's durability in this game. Yeah, like this is almost new. This is new, worn, yeah, blah, blah, blah. So we will sell one of our leather cuirasses, maybe. The leather greaves, at least, we'll sell. Yeah, we'll sell a cuirass as well. And then I think we'll keep this other loot. These are worth quite a bit, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like they also give us a bit of a glow up, though. So I kind of want to keep them. But they're also just worth, like, quite a bit of gold, you know? So maybe I'll sell this one worth 70. We'll sell the ring, but we'll keep the maybe slightly more expensive ones for ourselves. The miscellaneous, this book is just kind of worth money. And this book, I think, is also just kind of worth money. They might give us level ups if we read them, so let's maybe read them and then sell them to them. Can we sell him tobacco or would he get mad at us? I'm not sure. Incense of Mara, 100 gold. Where's the skooma? Do we have a skooma somewhere in here? Maybe I dropped a skooma. Maybe it's an ingredient. Nope. Maybe it's magical item. I don't know. Maybe our skooma got ditched. And then we can sell the casual cloak because we already have another cloak. That should be good. Now we have to figure out, is there a way for me to, like, haggle with them at all? Or is it just a flat price based off my mercantile that, like, gradually gets better? So let's see. How much gold does that give us? 1,000? Yeah, it looks like that number right there. So we'll get 1,086 gold for this. That feels like a lot more than it should be. But I'm not complaining. So I'll give the price I only offered to my closest friends and family. The market value of that is much less, but I think I can give you 4. That's not bad. So it's worth maybe 1086, but he's giving us roughly half. I think that's exactly it. No, it's not. I'm stupid. No, it is. Wait, no, I'm stupid. Yeah, no, it's not. A little less than half. Yeah. You know, we need the money, so we'll do it. Yeah, okay. So we just made like 400 gold. Now, where... What am I looking for again? I forgot. I guess we could have sold him our random flowers, but they're worth like nothing, so we'll hang on to them for now. I was gonna check something, and I kind of forgot what it was. Oh yeah, let's... Oh, we do have skooma. Maybe it wasn't in the menu because he doesn't buy it. Maybe we have to find a shadier guy to buy your skooma, I would assume. Because law-abiding citizens don't like it. Use book. So if we want, we could read in-game books, and they're all awesome. Whoa. Oh, Crun. I misread that when I was skimming. Exit. Use the other one. So none of them gave us a skill. It was worth checking. But now that we know, we will sell him both of these books. Because they are worth quite a bit. We already have tall boots. So we might get rid of the shoes. And then I think we're fine on everything else. And then we'll sell that for 272. Not bad. We already have, looks like 804 gold. Which, let's see, it took us 40 gold to get here. We keep dropping all of our light sources. I gotta figure out why that's happening. Because, gosh, dang. Anyway, oh, okay, so I click his shelves and that's how I shop. That's cool. That's awesome. So we could get silver mail. 8 whole armor would be cool. They're spears. I think the spears are modded, to my knowledge. Witch Covens of the Iliac Bay. Does sound kind of awesome. We won't worry about it right now because we're broke, but could be cool in the future. Because I think you can actually join covens, if I'm not mistaken. I would assume the skillet lets us cook food in the survival mod. Jeweler's pliers. Can we jewel stuff? That's actually kind of sick if we can jewel stuff. Daggerfall and kite. Because I got a mod that lets you fly kites. As you can see, I spent 6 hours the other night from like 1 a.m. to 7 a.m. modding this game. And I went through the first 22 pages of mods, so I went down to the finest detail of I can now fly kites in this game. I maybe overdid it a little bit, I will admit. He does not have anything I want. Is it the same stock? I'm assuming every shelf I... Oh, no. Every shelf is different. Okay, so the selection is big. Leather helm is probably something we'd want. Elven katana sounds awesome, but I don't think that counts in the skill that we use, so we won't worry about it. Torch, some ingredients, some glue, bracer, camping equipment is probably something we want. We already have some. We have at least one camping equipment. I do want to buy the helmet, though. And that's 100 and... Ooh, it's kind of expensive. We'll go for it, though. 85? Oh, wait. Though you have bargained with me until the sun is low in the sky, I can sell for no less. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's not a terrible price. And then let's... Is that auto-equipped? I think auto-equipped. But now we'll have a helmet. You know, that's always good. Leather buckler, leather boots, leather vampire. I think, yeah, we'll go for buckler. Because I don't know how to dual wield, so might as well go for shields. It's probably a useful idea. Silver paint, tobacco, an amulet, another amulet, a holy dagger worth 2,500. Whereas our ebony dagger is worth something. Info, maybe? No, something. Am I not allowed to sell? Oh, wait, no, I'm in the buy menu. That's why. I can't sell in the buy menu. What am I thinking? Okay. Some more books that I'm not going to care too much about for now. Yeah, I do want to buy that buckler, though. This... Bracelets, kite, yeah. Obviously, I want the dagger. Holy balls, though. It's expensive, so we will buy... Only for 10 gold. Wow, that is not bad. We will get a shield for 10. Probably means it's not a great shield, but, I mean, do what you gotta do. Leather boots, I think we'll go for those. Hammer is probably good to repair our stuff in the field. Religious item? Icon? I'm assuming it's a painting for maybe room decoration. We don't own a room yet, so it's not really worth anything to me. Bandage for 2 gold, might as well. 156, yeah, it's not terrible. This shelf. Okay, so maybe it's not every shelf, like side of the shelf. It's just every model of the shelf. Yeah, okay. So the selection is not quite as big. Which honestly I'm 100% fine with, because holy cow. Okay. So, I'm just curious. I'm not going to, because it's just really good. But the dagger is worth... a lot. We're not gonna sell it, because, you know, I need it to survive, but, you know, it is worth, you know, it's worth an amount. Worth an amount for sure. Anyway. We'll worry about equipping the other stuff later. I guess I can keep the shield equipped because it's not... Dang it. Did it save my... No. No. I dropped a bunch of my lighting utensils because I went in my inventory, and then I left the shop, so it reset my... It's fine. It's fine. Also, the mini-map is kind of awesome. Where it kind of... I'm assuming it's roads that it's laying out or something. Chat's kind of blocking it, but yeah, there's like some kind of sort of mini-mappy thing going on. Which is pretty cool. You should... Oh, I think we leveled up a bit of running. Also, we have a little music group going on. Well met, stranger. Oh, he's polite. He's a chill guy. Do I need to ask him about anything though? I guess like a mage's thing would be nice, so I could do some necromancy stuff. Bookstores, general stores, guilds. I guess guilds. Yeah, the mage's guild. How are you, Roger and Lionwood? Where can I find the mage's guild? Go not too far to the southeast if you don't mind walking. Southeast. Which I think is that? Yes. And we will embark in the southeast. He said if you don't mind walking, so the Mages Guild might be a little far afoot in the city of Daggerfall, but hopefully we get there soon. Like I said, the city's not humongous. Like it, doesn't take a half hour to walk across like the game does when you're outside of cities. What is that? Looks like some sort of alchemy shop. I don't think we're at the Mages Guild yet, but it's drink from my water skin. Okay. Let's talk to a guard. I think our etiquette would maybe work a little better with guard. Never mind. He hates me. What about you? Madness. It's you. What is it? Guys, my I dropped my... Sorry, sir. I dropped my candle on you. My reputation can't be that bad, right? Is it in log? That's just active quests. I feel like whatever. I feel like I agreed to an artifact quest thingy and it never gave me one, but whatever. I just want to know how to check my... Oh, affiliations. Okay. Common citizen, unremarkable, all common. Yeah, so like... I shouldn't be that hated. I mean, I'm pretty... Yeah. Apparently Sheer Gorath likes me a little bit. Man, this is so cool. There's like a lot of politics and stuff going on in here. Anyway, so yeah, I guess the people of Daggerfall are just not very friendly, because even when they consider me just like a normal person, some of them are kind of mean. Okay, putting it normally, because apparently being polite makes them mad at you. Let's see, guilds, Mages Guild. I heard of you, Lilia. I'd help you if I could. Does that mean she doesn't like me? What if I ask politely? Ask somebody. Okay. Jeez. The citizens of Daggerfall are a freaking jerk, bro. Guilds. The Mages Guild. Of course I'll help you. Just go. He's so kind. When people are nice, it feels so much better because people are mean so much more often. Okay, that's nice. I actually really like that. Sure, some people are just... It's realistic, too, you know? If you're asking, you know, where to go in, like, New York, there's some people who, you know, might be a little meaner than others, so it's kind of fun. Just go southeast. Okay. Last time we asked, it was also southeast, so we might just have a little bit further to go. That looks like the far wall of the city, though, so hopefully... Hopefully that works itself out a bit. I still have no idea what this minimap in my corner is, because it's definitely not matching the city streets very well. So I'm not entirely sure what the lines are. The compass makes sense, just the everything else part that doesn't. Okay, this is the far... Yeah, these are the gates. These are the gates. How... Like, that just leads into the frickin' wilderness. Where's the Mages Guild? Hello, ma'am. What do you want now, Leo? Okay, guys. Be kind. Tell me where the Mages Guild is, please. Somewhat south... Oh, now southwest, which is, like, here. At least the direction changed. you know, at least we're honing in on it slightly more. A teensy tad. Was kind of wishing I could pick the flowers, but it's okay. Oh, we got like a little city square going. Oh, that's the Mages Guild logo. That's the Mages Guild logo. I'd recognize that in my sleep. It's apparently freaking locked. Let's turn on info mode. Open from 11. Wow, the Mages Guild freaking sleeps in. Jeez. Inns are open at like 6 in the morning or 7 or something like that. Meanwhile, the pawn shops open at 9. Mages Guild 2 hours later. They just like me for real, sleeping in till 11. That's not even. I sleep until 12 and 1. My schedule's so cooked. It's only 10:30 though. So they open soon. And it's about 1 second per minute. So instead of loitering for an hour, maybe we just... Does dialogue take time? Let's try. If I dialogue with this guy... People work... Things... He's mean though. Maybe she's chiller. What do you want now? Okay, she's kind of mean too. Guys, can I just find someone who's chill? Better be good and be whatever. Okay, work. Hell, I'll be polite. Fair J. Okay, never mind. We'll be. Okay. I guess they don't have any work to ask about, so that's like not even an option. Oh. Okay. You just click OK. Okay, I see. Ahoy, buddy. Work possibilities from around here. Glenward Heathwing asked me to look for people like you. Go find him at the White Muskrat. The White Muskrat is nuts. And that did not pass in-game time. So dialogue does seem to freeze the clock. Which is pretty good to know. Would this get me wet? I don't think so. They do have a reflection on it, though. Kinda cool. For a 1990 game with, you know, some of those graphics. Weather's freezing. Oh, yeah, I forgot. We have a... Yeah, we have that. Oh, I dropped my candle. Dang it, man. Okay, are we open yet? 11:43. Okay. Maybe it's like 3 seconds per minute. Taking longer than I thought. We'll do a little exploring, though. See what these signs say. Okay, that's awkward. I tried to read... I was like, oh, it's blank. I guess the sign's on the other side. And then I remembered there is no other side. We're playing Daggerfall. Okay. This is a skinny house, too. You can lean side to side and touch either wall in this one. Alright. Well, let's see. That should be enough. 49. Hey, guys, I give up. I'm trying to chill, but maybe we just... I keep clicking the wrong one. Loiter for an hour. Leaning against the wall. We only had to wait 10 minutes, but... Did you hear that? I just got some crazy elbow pops. Okay. And now we can enter the major... Oh! Ooh. This vibe is nice. This is cool. And there's like an ever so slight amount of 3D, like, something or other to make them pop out. It's kind of sick. Okay, anyway. Getting distracted. Join guild, talk, buy spells. Buy spells. Animate dead. This is, I think, a necromancy. Caster only. Magic based. It does it not tell me what kind of... Summon skeleton. Duration instantaneous. Summons a skeleton to follow and guard you. Heck yeah. Let's get it. Enough bargaining my price. That's not bad. Feet. Feet of Nodergo is crazy. Feet. Fortify attribute speed. Magic based. Caster only. Guys, it's not, it, it doesn't say, like, which thing is what, though, you know what I mean? Like... I don't know which is which. Wizard's Fire is a different logo than the Fireball one, and Buoyancy is glowy, and Calm Humanoid is glowy, but Charm is that, and Enforce Bolt and Fortitude are all different, and I have no idea what is what. Charisma seems like an illusion spell, right? Charm seems like illusion for... Okay, Charm's gotta be illusion. But I'm freaking broke, so it doesn't matter. Dang it, man. Maybe, I think we will go for a cheap balm, heal health. Even though we don't have, like, good healing skill, it's like, might as well. Because it's always nice to have a, you know, nice quick heal. And then we can change the icons out too for whatever we want. Which is always nice, I guess, you know, just to match what you're going for. But yeah, okay, let's match it to heal. So what's a healy looking one? Probably... Wow, some of these are really cool looking. Yeah, like Leaf. I think Leaf is probably the healiest looking. Either that or just like the glowing ball. Yeah, let's just go for the glowing ball. Oh wait, no, there's literally a heart. Okay, I'm crazy. We'll go for a fancy little heart. Animate dead. Is there some sort of... Oh, yeah, we can do the spooky little... Oh, wait, we can do the twirl around. So... Oh. Ooh. I think the most animate dead looking one is this one. Okay, I am still tweaking that it just doesn't say freaking what magic school it is. Like, that would be, that seems like something that would be really important. But also, maybe it's my bad for not reading the manual. Who knows? Okay, what does this guy do? Oh, magic item. Oh, members only. Man. I don't want to be in the Mages Guild. Grab an ingredient. Let loose pet imp. Huh? An ancient... Ooh, ancient scroll. That seems like something up our wheelhouse. Like an archaeology sorta. Told me. You're not a guild member. Really shouldn't give out jobs to non-members. However, I have something that I need done. I don't really want anyone else in the guild to find out about. If you do this to me for free, I'll spread it around that you are our kind of... What do you say? He wants me to... He's literally doing the joke. You guys know the thing where it's like... When you don't want to pay an artist, so you just tell them they're paid in exposure. He's literally doing that to me. Yeah, I don't want anyone else in the guild to know, so I'll pay you an exposure. I'll just say you're cool. Yeah, no. What a scam. I should have known better than to trust a warrior in a mages guild. What am I thinking? Absolute clowns, the mages guild. Well, I'm here, though. Sorry to insult your guild. I'll talk polite. You're a guild member. You probably like politeness. I want to find the Archaeologist Guild if possible. Guess not. Maybe it's a secret one. Because it's not here, so... Or maybe it's just there's not one in Daggerfall, but they're in other towns. I'm not sure how the, I'm not how it works. I'm not sure how it works at all. But with that, we'll go into third person with my janky looking 90s Daggerfall goofball. Wow. Anyway, we hit the 2 hour mark. I usually try to keep stuff to 2 hours. Again, I'll probably keep these streams often-ish, just for the sake of getting footage for videos. Because, like, now I have 2 hours of Daggerfall footage that I could just store on my YouTube channel compared to storing them on my computer, and that 2 hours of footage would take, you know, a gigabyte of space. Now I don't have to worry about that. But anyway, hope we had fun. And to anyone who's watching the VOD, which there's like, I don't know, there's like between 20 and 100 people who usually watch the VODs after the fact. Hope you enjoyed as well. Don't know why you'd make it all the way to the end, but cool if you did. Anyway, I almost forgot to save. Good heavens, that would have been awkward. We've been quick saving this whole time. We'll do our first official save. Lilia Legend Stalker. Archaeologist and adventurer, swashbuckler, Oh, good heavens! What? I can't be serious! Why? Chat! In third person too? That's so unfortunate. That would not have been an issue if I didn't go into third person. Oh no, that is so funny. Wait, bro. Oh no. Like I said, if it's like a quick thing, I don't think YouTube cares. It's just if you like make content about it. So I don't think there's any actual like consequence. But that is really funny. That is just a really funny like bug kind of goofy thing to have happen. Go into third person to say goodbye, hit save, and then get hit with a goofy odd bug that literally strips you down in third person. Good heavens. Okay. What a way to end, honestly. What a way to end. Anyway,